All right, Taurus, the second stop. The second slice of my 12-slice Zodiac fly-through pie from March 2025. Shit, I forgot to cut the deck. I'm just going to cut the deck when I hit record for these. I'm going to forget so many, it's not even worth mentioning. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. Oh, my party girl and my party girl's older sister. And the Eight of Wands. You got communication coming in. Or somebody... Oh, are they sitting on... Is this the... Oh, I see here. With the world... Wasn't it in the weekly reading? Where I said somebody feels like they could have you if they want to. Gonna keep you in the dream world. But I could go bang Steve's viewer in the Taurus position if I want to. The Taurus position, what is that? It's a bull. What would that position be exactly? Right, one person would have to be the matador. Oh, that'd be weird. I might try that. Anyway, at the end of the day, somebody feels like you're easy. I mean, and they could just have you whenever they want. It's somebody who left you. Okay, they either divorced you or they just ran from you, figuring they could always just show back up. That's what I get. That's what I've got. I got my party girl, goes to the party for one reason only, and my party girl's older sister, way too old to be going to these parties, still puts out better tits. But anyway, at the end of the day, let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking time lord. March stretches right up through about the first, as always, right up, it'll bleed into April. The energies always bleed together. They always do. Right? All right, let's go. The astrology people call it shadow periods and things like that. They always like to make things sound so damn ominous and hocus pocusy. Oh, for God's sake. Energies bleed together. There's no cutoff point. All right, here we go. All right, we're doing pyramids here. Top row is how this person who thinks my people are... You think a Steve Love Tarot viewer is easy, do you? Okay, that's fine. All right. How they feel about you is here. How they see you is here. I better not come up easy again. And here's a potential final outcome for you. All right, I'll clarify whatever needs clarifying. The overall energy of this reading is the Death card. Whoa, the Death card and, well, there's a Two of Pentacles underneath it that's stuck to it. So Death card and Two of Pentacles and a Page of Swords. Somebody's put you on a shelf, okay? I think in March that comes to an end. Either you put your hoof down or somebody else shows up. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go. But doesn't that look a little like a matador? You can imagine him with a red cape. He's wearing the red cape, isn't he? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. The Taurus position. All right. We'll have to think about that. All right, let's go. Four of Swords. How do they feel about you? Seven of Cups. Yeah, they're putting you on a shelf. What did I say? Rewind. Right? What else? Three of Cups. I could get them anytime I can. It's right there. That's how they feel. I got other choices, but I think you're the best choice, and they know it. I'm just going to riff on the energy. Take it how you want to take it. All right? And if you're here, it doesn't matter. I'm not your astrologer. I know I said Taurus, but it's just the second slice of the pie. It's just like a weekly reading, except we're doing readings. Somebody knows you're the best choice. They picking other things on purpose. I believe that. Convincing themselves that they could just put you on a shelf and come bang you whenever they want. They can ask you out, take you out whenever they want. All they got to do is open up to you and your pants fall off like a motherfucker. Right? I mean, okay, fine. All right. Okay. How do they see you? Four of Pentacles. That's odd. Right there. What else? Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if this is true or not. This, and again, roles can be reversed. Maybe you think you can have this person anytime you want. This is fear of commitment. This is somebody who sees you afraid to commit, holding back. Somebody might say, that's why I ran from you, or that's why I left you. You didn't want to commit. Or, should I break my rule? I'm going to pull the top card. I'm going to pull one more here. I need a bridging energy. I'm going to pull the bridging energy. I'm going to pull it off the main deck. I'm going to break a rule. Yeah, the Lovers. Somebody's full of shit. Somebody knows they fucked up and then they blame shifting on you. I thought that was true. They're the one who can't commit. They're the one who's afraid. You know, they're the one who's afraid that that you would actually get back together. Now, on one side, this is a person that can't commit. This is a person that was afraid to commit, but they also see you as afraid, so they blame shift that and they dump that on you. But in reality, right, in the truth, how they see you as someone who might want a commitment. So in other words, they don't want to commit, but they see you as wanting a commitment. They see you of asking too much. The Ten of Pentacles. Oh, they want the Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to pick other things because banging Steve's viewer, you got to commit to all this kind of stuff, right? It's like Paradise by the Dashboard Light from Meatloaf. The end of the song, not in the baseball part, where the girl in the car wouldn't put out until he said he was going to love her forever. And finally, Meatloaf says, fuck it. All right, fine. I'll love you forever. And then off we go. And then they start banging. It's that kind of thing. It's a bit of that here. It's a bit of Paradise by the Dashboard Light here. Whichever side you are, I can't tell. It keeps flip-flopping. But I doubt my viewer, you, the DF most of the time, are the ones who are afraid to commit. I doubt that's true. All right, anyway. Potential final outcome, red with the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. You're better off without this person. I think you come to that realization this month. I think you realize that you're better off going your own way. I mean, that's just the way it comes out. That's probably why the Death card is here. What did I tell you? I said it's coming to an end. All right, somebody's put you on a shelf and it's coming to an end. All right, let's go. Let's clarify a couple of things. I don't need to clarify any of that. Why is this person... You know what? Fuck it. Let's do both, but... Why? Three of Cups. Tell me about their feelings. This is where I can get their true feelings for you. Let's see. Three of Cups. Why is it here? Clarifying with the witches. The true feelings for you. Deep, way down inside. Right? This is Led Zeppelin's Whole Lot of Love. I got the riff. As soon as I saw this Hermit, the riff went off, right? Wrong album. This would be, this or the Ten of Wands would be more of the Zep 4 Zoso album, right? But, somebody, how do they feel? I mean, they need you. They don't want to, but they do. And they know they do. Okay? This energy needs your input. Or it needs to have you around. Your energy has, that's why they put you on a shelf. Right? If we need something around, if we like it, if it's a lucky trinket, for example, we put it on a shelf. We make sure it's in the room, right? I mean, it is what it is. So they need your energy around them. Right? What's on top? Six of Swords. What else? The Seven of Swords. What? I'm just checking my energy read for you. I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. What did I just say? Yeah, they'd love to get away from it. They tell themselves they don't need you, but that's a lie. Seven of Swords. It's a lie. They need your energy. So that's why they put you on a shelf. So I don't need to clarify that now. I get it. Plain and simple. That came with it anyway. I was going to do that one. I don't have to. So why do they need your energy? I don't know, any number of reasons. You know, I mean, we put all kinds of things on shelves in our rooms, in our homes that we, just like to have it around. Right? I mean, it is what it is. You're something, even if this person divorced you or left you, they like to know that they can reach out to you. And they do tell themselves that they could bang you, or they could have you, or they could bring you into their life on whatever level anytime they want to. It does read like easy. Like but I don't think that's true. I don't think you are. But I think this person has to tell themselves that makes them feel more comfortable about putting you on the shelf and picking other things. Things that they don't have to commit to. They could bang and go around town and bang all the gold cups they want. They won't have to commit. But with you, the red one, they got to commit. And they're afraid of that. But they blame shift that back on you. It's your fault. Right? I see this all the time with people that, believe it or not, one person cheats. The person who cheated blames the other person for shift blame after they get caught, saying, well, you were afraid to commit, or you weren't giving me enough attention, you weren't this or that. So that's their fault. Rather than have an adult conversation, you just decided, well, fuck it, I'm gonna start banging the secretaries. That's so immature, it's ridiculous, right? So at the end of the day here, that's who you're dealing with. The universe says you're better off on your own. In March, I think you find out. I think you have a lot of fun by yourself. All right? Let's go. Let's pull on it. Let's see. Nine of Pentacles. Why is it here? What's the final on this from my viewers? Oh, I don't need Steve's viewer. I can go away anytime I want. Liar. Liar. Right? I'll tell you what. All right. Nine of Pentacles. It's your final outcome. That's you. You got a falcon. That's fucking cool. I'm going to come by. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. I love it when I forget that I mentioned things on video. I remember I mentioned all the video a while back that when I was a kid, I learned about hawks and falcons from my father's old field guides, which were written in the 50s, and the falcons in particular had different names back then, right? I still stick with those old names. Somebody wrote in what was the peregrine they wanted to know. That was a duck hawk, just in case you're wondering if that person's watching. I know I didn't answer. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. Speaking of falcons, killing time while I'm shuffling, that's all. It was a duck hawk. That's what they used to call the, back in the old days, the peregrine falcon. I prefer peregrine. I think that sounds pretty cool. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Fuck them. It's a fuck them energy. It's a pull back. You're pulling back. This is a card of independence. You're pulling back. Okay? Just pull back. All right, what's on top? Justice. Your happiness comes from you this month. It radiates from within. Why is justice here? The Five of Wands. I think this month, I'll make a prediction. This is your final outcome. That's you. That's your falcon. These are your pentacles. I think your happiness, your justice this month comes from just you doing you. Saying, fine, you want to put me on a shelf? That's fine. I don't really care. Any kind of conflict that comes in this month, you're just not dealing with it. You're just pushing it aside. This is a very weak energy, the Five of Wands. It's the weakest energy as it reflects back to me with these cards as a medium. You make short work of anything that comes your way, of any problems. You're like magic. You're like practical magic this month. That's you. You're practical magic. All right? I'm telling you right now. It's nice. I like it. All right. Okay. But, yeah, I mean, so you have an energy attack. I mean, yeah, there's no other way to phrase it. I mean, but they're not going anywhere. You know, you can say, well, you know, I'm not even going to deal with this bullshit. That's fine. But they need your energy around. Let them have it. If they need you there, they're not pillaging the energy or anything. It's not hindering you. I don't have a devil. Okay? You know what? I'll make sure. I'll make sure. Hold on. Let me grab the witches again. Let me clarify the Four of Swords. Let me make sure that I'll ask the universe if they're holding on to my viewer's energy, what's this doing for my viewer? Is this doing anything bad to my viewer? I'm going to make sure. Because I don't think it matters. I think you're doing great all by yourself. Right? Whether you got a sparrow hawk, a duck hawk, or a fucking pigeon hawk, it doesn't matter. You know, you're doing great. Hell, maybe y'all fancy and shit. You got you a lantern falcon or something. I don't know. All right, here we go. Those are ones that fly over in Egypt. Like that. Get you one of those. All right, here we go. Oh, shit. All right. Is this doing anything bad for you? It flipped out of the deck just like that. Look at the deck. It's all fucking blown up. Four of Wands reversed. Magician. And why is the Four of Wands reversed here? The Seven of Cups. It's neither here nor there. It doesn't affect your path at all. It just screws up theirs. It just confuses their path. Somebody's full of crap. Somebody's putting up smoke and mirrors that you don't matter, and you do. I asked about you. No. It doesn't do anything. It has no impact. It's neither here nor there. What's bridging energy? I'll pull one more. The Five of Cups. Doesn't matter. This person can hold on to the three cups down, the two cups still standing. Five of Cups. It doesn't matter. They're only hurting themselves. Doesn't do anything. You might pick up occasionally on this energy. You might feel lonely and wonder why you feel lonely for no reason, but you could push it away real quick by recentering on yourself, refocusing on yourself. All right? Plain and simple. And you want my party trick where I talk and then I throw cards? The next card out, as I was talking about that, is the Sun, the happiest card in the deck. Again, when I focus back on this, I get shit like that. You're fine. All right? Good for you. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.